Hello and welcome to Suncorp Stadium. And it's a fantastic lineup. These two teams, the Brisbane Broncos, taking on the mighty New Zealand Warriors. We're looking forward to this matchup very much. As Will came in the commentary box, joined by the one and only SRL Commissioner Lachlan Martin.
Yeah, look, I think this is going to be a very interesting game here. Obviously, the Broncos coming off a rather disappointing display last week down at the foot of the mountain. Obviously ended up losing by 10 points there. They're looking to bounce back here as they look to solidify their top four finish that they look likely to gain at the moment. Obviously, not a lot of people expected the Warriors to do much here, but, you know, the Warriors, they have been resilient in the past. They have to be really resilient to sort of stop this Broncos attack that we know how good they can be. Obviously, Rohan Kaval, Jack Carl, probably one of the better half combinations so far this year. I'm looking forward to what should be a classic match, I think we're going to get here.
Yeah, and it was the Brisbane Broncos last round, I believe, going down against the Penrith Panthers, your team, Lachlan. And just down by 10. How do you think they're going to bounce back in this one?
Yeah, look, I think, obviously, I think it's going to come down to sort of their forward pack. I think Simon Hunt's someone they really have to get off the back of. He's probably been one of the better locks this season. I also think probably the halves of Rohan and Jack Carl would look to want to improve this week as they... Not sure what Bard's decided to throw 20 metres back there, but I think it's going to be the halves and that lock forward player Simon Hunt in the middle there that are going to make the difference today for the Broncos. Probably three of the best players in their team.
Yeah, and Jack Carl has just gone ballistic these last couple of weeks. He's been playing out of his mind. Joey Kelly, another player for them, has been playing very well. They've just got a lot of depth at the moment, the Broncos, and a whole lot of options on who they play where and wherever they play people, whether it's Kaval and hooker, whether it's Sam Herbin at fullback, Joey on the wing, Carl at 7, someone else at 6, whatever it is. They've got that depth and they've got that ability to do so well, and I think that's the reason that they're looking so strong this season.
You know, I have to agree. I think obviously Rohan Kaval is having his best season to date. Obviously, he took until final series last season to score his first try. He's got a 3 this season now, so he's definitely a much improved player in the Broncos. I think he's another player that, you know, will sort of... I think he'll stand up tonight in front of a home crowd.
I think he will, and the Broncos, they're extremely good at home. They love Suncorp Stadium. The fans at Suncorp Stadium love them. I think they'll have a great outing tonight. We're just getting underway and a couple end-to-end kicks so far in this match. I think that the wingers will have a big impact, especially for the Warriors. I think they're going to probably break the game open. It's NBT and Isaac Simons on either end. Oh, and a forward pass has been thrown there to Rex Slattery. That's not a great error to start the matchup. They may be in a bit of strife here, the Warriors.
Yeah, well, they're looking good there. Bud's up the middle there, tried to go forward the offload, probably shouldn't have, and I think it was John Nanai, the big front row, who came through on it, and it was quite forward there, and the Broncos with the first attacking opportunity of the match.
Yeah, be disappointed with himself there. I don't know who it was, but it was Rex Slattery having to overrunning the ball a little bit. It's Eddie Oliver out of hooker now. Logan Guys finds the ball. Second rower is where he's playing tonight. It's John McCartney with the tackle. Eddie Oliver goes left. Carl puts it up, big off the right boot, goes right, tap back, Kelly for the corner. No, he's going to be held up and just turned on his back in the nick of time.
Yeah, Joey Kelly, that was a very good play there, but as they throw it to the safety.
Justin Monkey's come away with the ball all of a sudden, and the Brisbane Broncos got the first tackle for the Warriors. Oh, Logan Guys almost with a knock on there. Have just come away with the ball and they're back on the attack here. As we got Williams, turned on his back. Big red mohawk. Hard to control that close to the line, but the Warriors do a good job of kicking him out there. As we've got them going left now, it's Joey Kelly once again getting the ball. I think it's Sean Walker pushing him back in that one. Indeed it is, as they go left. Jack Carl tries to spread it long and get down to the edge of Sam Herbin, but Wilson gets in the way. And just has to take that run in the end. Who's going to get the ball? It's Carl. Carl puts the grubber in for Kelly, and he gets this one!
Yeah, Joey Kelly, they've done a good job shutting him down for the first part of that set. Couple hit-ups there that Joey Kelly took. He nearly got through the line, but the Warriors shut him down. But that time, Carl, the death kick there. That's his 7th try assist of the season now. And it's a beautiful kick just along the ground. Taken there by Kelly. And the Broncos hit first after 2 Warriors errors to start the match.
Joey Kelly, he's been playing great these last couple of weeks. At that fullback jersey on his back. I think he'll be happy with that try to start the opening here. The Brisbane Broncos just looking great in defense and getting the ball back. Justin Monkey, terrific stuff from him there.
Yeah, Kelly's got a hat-trick last week. He's very dangerous in that fullback role. Obviously, played a couple games there at Parramatta at fullback before this season. Probably his only real time he's ever played fullback, and well, from memory, I don't think he has his attacking best there. But since he's come to the Broncos, obviously a couple seasons ago it was now, so we're going back there. But since he's come to the Broncos now, he's sort of solidified the number 1 role, showing us that he can be a full-time fullback, and he's playing very well here tonight to start off this game.
Yeah, and he ran over 200 metres, 224 is the exact number, 6 line breaks. He just did a great job last round. And it was just good to watch him out there on the field, although the Panthers and KCK especially came away with the win in the end. He was still astronomical for them as Justin Monkey now goes through the line, breaks a tackle, has to get ankle tapped by Bunce. Bunce wants no smoke in making a legs tackle. As they go, Logan Guys now trying to get some extra meters for his team. Bit of a settler there. Liam Rogers drops the shoulder into him, but referee says play on. Justin Monkey now, another run from him. Driven back in that one there. And they're going to play the ball just before the 40. 5th tackle now. Eddie Oliver. Good ball out to the back of Rahan Kaval.
Watch out.
As we got NBT. Nyana brought in Thompson. He's got a bit of pace. He's got a bit of space. And he's going to go the whole way.
Yeah, Nahana brought in Thompson after what an incredible year he had last year. He's had a very quiet year for the Warriors here. But Kaval wasn't a kick there. Just kicked it. Brought in Thompson, just ran onto it at pace. And by the time he caught it, the defense was already past him. Monkey isn't quick enough to catch up to him. He pulls away, and Broden Thompson fires back for the Warriors. Probably got a little bit lucky there, but I'm pretty disappointed there from the Broncos. That kick there from Kaval wasn't the kick they needed.
That's the first try he scored this season. He scored 3 last. He's done all right. 501 metres to his total tally so far in the season. I think he'll be a little bit disappointed with how he's played so far in the season, but that's a fantastic try, and it's put the Warriors back level with the Broncos here.
Yeah, you know, the Warriors, they got lucky there overall. Some poor defense there off the kick return from the Broncos, but they're tied up now. Broncos are winning that field position battle. Maybe that's something that changes the tide early on here. But the Warriors, they're having a little bit of momentum as they get, well, the Broncos will kick off here.
And that's a good kick there from Kaval. Just fielding that one there. Rex Slattery's the man. He gets taken down, 15 out from the try line. As they got Patrick Corcoran now, straight through he goes. Playing the ball on the 30. Joe McCartney goes right now. It's Jaden White, goes to Bunce. Bunce finds Simon. Simon's trying to step around, but Carl's got him covered. The Warriors just throwing the ball around early in this set. Jaden White now just takes it hard and fast through the middle and trying to breach the line, but the Broncos just glued together pretty much as we got John Nanai now trying to find a bit of space around Justin Monkey, but he's got no such chance. McCartney goes back. Corcoran puts in the kick. He goes right down to the wing of Cooper Gronk. Gronk steps one. Gronk on the front foot here, but Chance Bunce brings him down.
Yeah, good set there from the Warriors after scoring points. Gronk looked like he had a bit of space there. Was very strong on the wing last week, but he gets pulled up there, and now I have to see the Broncos work their way up the field here.
Yeah, so we've got Jordan Williams playing the ball just before the 40. Seamus Wilson goes to Cooper Gronk. Gronk's going to play the ball on the 30. They go right. It's Jack Carl. Goes to Seamus Wilson. Wilson drives forward, finds the 20 there. And they're going right. Jack Carl, big kick. Extremely high kick. Bunts brings it down. And he's brought down just before his own try line there.
Yeah, but he did well there to sort of catch that ball, especially stay out of the field in the field of play there. We see often fullbacks will catch it just inside the field of play, but not get driven back from punts. He positioned himself nicely there to make sure he wasn't getting driven back. But now the Broncos, they're coming for them. They're keeping him inside the 20. This is good defense from the Broncos.
Yeah, it is, and the Broncos just rushing up in their line. You can see it as they go right here. The Warriors straight to the line. It's Rex Slattery making a good amount of meters. Only 22 meters gained from that set, though, in total, the Warriors. He's going to play the ball on the 40. They go right. It's White putting in the kick and fielding it once again. It's Cooper Gronk. They've got to be careful on this kick return. Walker rushes up on him. He steps around and finds the 40.
Yeah, good kick there from the Warriors, considering where they're kicking from. Gronk made good work of it, but overall, you know, could have been a lot worse that set. If it wasn't for the Rex Slattery run, they're probably inside their 30, making that kick. So a lot better there from the Warriors.
Oh, Sam Herbin has turned Chance Bunts inside out, and he's going to go under the posts. What a try from him!
And that's what Sam Herbin can do out of absolutely nothing there. He's playing in the centre today. I'm not sure how happy he is about it, but he's in the centres and he's found a home there. And he got through the line there, and Bunts just never looked like he was in a position to make the tackle there. And Sam Herbin, well, the Broncos extend their lead. That's a great try there from the Broncos.
Terrific stuff there from Herbin. He just picked it up and went. And he just broke the line off the left boot. Got Chance Bunts mixed up in all sorts of trouble in back play. And just turned him inside out. Stood no chance at all.
Yeah, look.
So we've got Corcoran now. Sorry, you go, Lachlan.
Yeah, look, the Warriors have to scratch that one off. They're only behind by one try. They probably deserve to be behind by a little more, considering how things have gone so far in this game. Obviously, they only try coming off a kick turn from Bronson Thompson. But they have to just make sure they defend well. They cannot let the Broncos get inside to the Warriors half here on this set. Oh, that's a big hit.
Absolutely folded in that one. Jordan Williams gets up. And he just holds onto the ball somehow. Seamus Wilson is going to play the ball 25 out now. The Warriors looking like their defense is a bit fired up now all of a sudden. Eddie Oliver spreads the ball. Caval takes a run. And that is brave there coming against John Nanai and Liam Rogers. Simon Hunt, they go left. Carl tries to get a bit of a gap. Jaden White brings him down, makes first contact. Walker helps him in that one. Going to play the ball. It's going to be an early kick. Eddie Oliver, the man putting it in. Inside his own 40. Where's it going to land?
No.
Out on the full. Eddie, it's supposed to land in the field of play.
This is what I was talking about. The Warriors pressured Eddie Oliver there to make that kick. He probably didn't need to kick it there. Probably should have taken the hit up there, but he pressured him to think he has to make the kick, get his team out of trouble. And it never looked like staying in the field of play. Just went out on the full, and now the Warriors are in a good attacking opportunity here. They have to use it though.
Yeah, Eddie Oliver, that's a big mistake from him there. It's such a crucial part of the game. I think that he's going to get his forward kicking license revoked from him. As we've got the Warriors attacking heavily now. NBT tries to go down that left edge, but he can't find any space. Awatere goes to Pat Corcoran, brought down by Logan Guys. As he finds the line there, and they go left this time. Crush play over the top. Liam Rogers turned onto his back. Referee wants to have a second look at it, see if he got the ball down. I don't think he did here, Lachlan. I'd be very surprised if he did.
Yeah, the ref wasn't.
No, the ball's been. He wasn't even facing the play.
He was looking all the other way, the ref. I'm not sure what he was doing there.
I think he saw a kid fall over in the crowd and just expressing his concern as Corcoran puts up a high kick. It hits the post, but Gronk takes it. I think it hit the post. Maybe it didn't. But Gronk took it in goal. And zero tackle in the 20 is where the Broncos find themselves.
Yeah, great catch there by Gronk. Under a lot of pressure. Pat Corcoran steaming through. We know he can catch a few bombs. We've seen him do that in the past. But Gronk just got up above the pack. Made a catch. And now the Broncos are working off their 20. Good stuff from the Broncos. A good defense there.
Yeah, terrific stuff there. Just holding out the Warriors. As Eddie Oliver now with a scoot from dummy half. Finds an offside player and an offload. They lose a couple of metres after the offload, but he's just shown maybe he's trying to get back in Jack Carl's good books now. As Logan Guys driving forward to the 40. Fourth tackle. They go right again down the short side player. Lucas Deuce trying to get around his opposition there. Not doing much though. As he's going to play the ball 35 out from the try line. Eddie Oliver spreads it back. Simon Hunt, crossfield kick. Who's there fielding it? Of course, it's Simons. Simons is there. Steps one. Herman's away. And Simons tries to get a bit of ground, but Kelly just reels him in comfortably.
A good tackle there from Kelly. Again, the Broncos kick chase let him down. His Barter's now.
Oh, an awkward play there. The offload, it says, the referee says Broncos played at it. Hit the ball down. Zero tackle is now where they find themselves. 40 metres out from the line. Barner looking around to try and get an offload, but just driving and pumping those legs because no one's in sight. Joe McCartney not doing his job there. Is Liam Rogers playing the ball on the 30. Joe McCartney goes right. Daniel Engo now. Engo straight to the line. Kelly's got a bit of business to do. Patrick Corcoran. Jeez, he's just been brought down in the nick of time. I think it's Jacko there. And an offside penalty there for the Warriors.
We'll get another set here. Questionably could have seen a professional foul, but the ref says play, just the penalty. The Warriors have to score here. They've had too much ball down here for them not to. Oh no.
Yeah, and oh, it came off his head. Engo running it very hard. It's Simon Hunt bringing him down. Joe McCartney goes right. McCartney goes to Jaden White. He tries to get around. Eddie Oliver brings him down. As they go left here. And Guy's got away with it. He's got a bit of open range. Look at that big boy in open space. Surely he passes it to the right. Caval's there. Sean Walker runs him down. I don't know why he didn't pass it. Maybe he didn't hear him or didn't see him. The crowd is going ecstatic at the moment. Seamus Wilson, second run of the set. Trying to barge to the line, but he's brought down there. It's the number 15, Snicko Bro, helping in that tackle. Caval now driving. McCartney can't keep him out. Caval's in under the posts.
Rohan Caval, just pure strength there. McCartney and Engo couldn't keep him up, I think it was at least. Couldn't keep him up. They should be disappointed with that. You'd expect them to be able to keep a guy like Rohan Caval up. And he scores his 4th try of the season. We talked about how he's been scoring a few more tries this season. He gets another one here. And the Broncos extend their lead after they just defended like crazy there. But they get their another opportunity. They go upfield and Rohan goes over.
Yeah, terrific stuff from him there. They should be very pleased with the way that they're playing at the moment, the Broncos. They could be doing more, but I don't think they can really criticize themselves with how they've been playing because they haven't been playing badly. I think they're going to just take a couple more sets, a couple more, like 10 minutes or so, and then maybe they'll start really firing here against the Warriors.
Yeah, look, they've had a couple questionable moments, a few errors in their game, a few poor kicks. They're obviously the most notable one that led to the Brandon Thompson try. But overall, I think the Broncos should be happy with how they're playing. We just managed to play out the Warriors at the moment. Their defense has been brilliant on their line. Pretty much no cracks in any of the goal line defense have had to do. So they should be proud of how they're playing so far.
Absolutely, they should, as Logan Guys takes it up to the 20. They're going to go left here. Deuce finds Allison. Allison driving it hard. And it's been an interesting call putting Allison on the bench and coming on in that 15 jersey. How do you think that's impacted the way that the opposition bench forwards apply themselves in defense?
Yeah, look, I think sometimes you have to look at it in a way that, you'd probably want to have someone on there that can counter him. I think this week it's Engo. We know how good Engo is as... So I believe that Kelly gets caught, but I think it's been a good move for the Broncos. Allison has been one of their best forwards despite playing off the bench, because he pretty much, once he comes on, he plays the rest of the game. It's ricochet there, and the Warriors have the ball on just 35 metres out from their own line now.
Yeah, it's an interesting play there. Snicko Bro running it. And yeah, it wasn't a great kick, and probably not the kick that they wanted. Came off the boot awkwardly, and it just needed a lot more depth, I think.
You have to agree there. It wasn't as deep as it needed to be. It did take a ricochet, but overall, I think the Warriors put a lot of pressure on them there, and that's great from the Warriors, not great from the Broncos.
Yeah, but You know, the scoreboard doesn't lie. Still 12 points up. Their defense has been tremendous here, the Broncos, in this first opening 30 or so. As we've got John McCartney looking right this time. He goes to Corcoran, who puts up a very high kick. The chase, no one's there, and that is not a great kick there.
Too deep. Absolutely too deep. It needs to be a little bit shallower. Allow people like Barnes, like Sean Walker, Bronner Thompson, who are big jumpers in the air, to get onto it. And we just never allowed that. It's too deep. Kelly caught it with no troubles. And the Warriors, another poor kick.
And now they have a set with 7 tackles. They start on the 20 with an advantage. Instead of Joey Kelly having to be on the back foot, surrendering just in front of the try line. You know, it just shows that, like, that's the kind of errors that the Warriors are making at the moment. They aren't doing the smart thing. They're just doing a thing.
You have to agree. It's not what you'd really like from the Warriors. You know, it's not even like... I don't even think the Broncos have been overly great. They've just managed to take over opportunities, but the Warriors, haven't really. Well, that's going to help. An error there from working guys.
Yeah, not a great error there. Logan Guy's looking a little bit tired and just wasn't quite expecting the ball from Oliver. And the Warriors gifted with a bit of field positioning here in the middle of the field. Liam Rogers tries to extend that, running a good 10 metres or so for his team. They go right. It's Corcoran now. Inside ball to the other Corcoran, Patrick. Brought down 25 out from the opposition try line now. They're creeping up into this danger zone. Chance Bunce spreads it to Jaden White. They, once again, a deep pass. Bunce should have just kept on running and try and split those defenders in half. But once again, he goes for the deep pass on that play like he did earlier in the match near the start. As David Barner, 10 metres now. They're pretty close. They kind of crept up on all of us. Jaden White, a high kick underneath it. Who is it? It's Justin Plays taking it comfortably.
Yeah, that's a better kick from the Warriors. I think it was White taking that one. But again, it was probably a little bit too deep for my like. It needs to be in that, like, probably 2 metres in front of the goal line. Not much room for error there, so sometimes playmakers will get it on either side of that sort of 2 metre gap where you want to put it in there. They managed to have a little more contest there. You know, a lot more chases. So it's a better kick, but there's still room for improvement there.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that one. They need to really tune in their kicking. They're just not quite getting what they need on that 5th tackle option. And the high ball hasn't worked for them yet. So maybe they need to start putting it along the ground, especially when you've got such aerial weapons like Joey Kelly and Sam Herben and Cooper Gronk in the air. Lucas Deuce, another tall player. They just need to maybe put it along the ground and try and force an error.
Yeah, I have to agree. So I think sort of one of those power grubbers, maybe not even going for a try, just to make sure they can't make any decent meters, would be one of the ones they've gone for. But the Broncos make another error here.
The skipper's kicked it into the back of his own player here, and a penalty goes the Warriors' way. 5 minutes before half-time, they'll be looking to try and extend the lead and get down this opposite end.
And this is the thing at the moment. The Broncos could realistically be up by about 30 at the moment. The Warriors have not looked in it, but these errors that the Broncos have been making over the past couple of plays have been really keeping the Warriors in the game. Considering, you know, with the amount of errors they make, I think a lot of teams would make the Broncos pay, but because they're versus the Warriors at the moment, they just haven't looked dangerous enough in attack.
Yeah, no, they haven't. It's been disappointing from them. The Warriors just need to kind of click together. They're looking a little bit like a bit of individuality out on that field. They're not looking like they're meshing. They're not looking like they're together. Like I said multiple of times, as Jaden White breaks the line, it's Chance Bunce often making those half breaks and giving the deep ball to Jaden White rather than just a shallow one. Jaden White not running onto the ball like he's probably supposed to be. And that's a very good kick. Corcoran. Cooper Gronk fields it though.
Oh, no.
Gronk's going to go. Gronk's got a bit of pace. Gronk's broken tackles. Oh, and a high tackle on Gronk. And geez, he's coming up off. I think he's seeing a bit of stars after that one.
That is... I said it was a good kick, and it was a good kick. But there was no chase. There was one chase, and the chaser missed the ball. Where's his helpers there to make the tackle on Gronk, push him back into the goal to get a repeat set? They weren't there at all. Disappointing kick chase. Gronk ran 50 metres. They give away a penalty now. The Broncos score here just before half-time. They'll be down by 18.
Yeah, and it looks like it may be likely. Joey Kelly trying to step around there. It's only the second tackle. Find themselves on the 10-meter line now. The Broncos, they go left. It's Caval, spreads it to Allison, trying to crash over there for a try, but couldn't get away from the forward there. I think it's Patrick Corkin, the man. Seamus Wilson now driving. Can't pump his legs fast enough. Eddie Oliver goes right.
Oh, too easy.
And inside ball, Kelly puts it down easy.
Yeah, Kelly sort of...
That's a fantastic try.
Kelly's sort of mocking the Warriors there as he gets the inside ball. I think he sort of like waves it there before putting it down. He just realised how easy that ended up being. An inside ball there from, I think it might have been Logan Guys here. Yeah, look at this. He just puts it down. Sticker Bro can't do anything there. And the gap just opened up. And just before half-time, the Broncos are looking to make it an 18-point lead here. This could get ugly if the Warriors aren't careful.
Yeah, that's not a great play of defense there from the Warriors. They just weren't expecting the inside ball. Joey Kelly executing his role in that one to perfection. He just making eye contact with Snicko Bro as he put the ball down. And Bro didn't look happy with it. I don't know what he said. I'd like to have a game with Joey Kelly mic'd up, I think.
Yeah, whatever he said, I think the Warriors will be having a massive target on Kelly now. Was a bit of maybe a bit of a cocky put down, if I do say so myself. Sort of just giving the eye to the Warriors defenders like, that was too easy to gap open up for me. So we'll see if maybe Sticker Bro or Daniel Keat, when he gets on, sort of wants to line up Joey Kelly and put a shot on for sort of mocking them with that try.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Snicko Bro comes out and puts him on his hit list. The infamous one, that is. As Herbin, another run from dummy half. And it makes about 30 meters for his team. Terrific stuff from him. And just as the closing minutes of siren goes, it's going to be Simon Hunt taking the settler. And there we go. The Brisbane Broncos going to the sheds with a 24-6 lead at home. Welcome back to SRL TV. It's the Brisbane Broncos with the lead in that first half, 24-6 over the New Zealand Warriors. And it was a pretty quiet, kind of scrappy game in that first half, but ultimately the Broncos, the much better side out of it. How do you think the Warriors will be looking to shape up in this second one?
Yeah, look, honestly, I don't think Jack Cole actually be too impressed with that first half. To be fair, they had a lot of errors in the game. I think both sides did. But the Broncos just took more of the opportunities while the Warriors, they had plenty of sets on the line. They just failed to really get over the line, if I do say so. Obviously, there's still enough half to play. They can still make a comeback, but they'll have to get to it pretty quickly. And we'll have to see how they goes. They've got Ben O'Donnell on now, which last week Cooper Gronks has seemed to have left the field again. Last week was the change that I wasn't really a big fan of. We'll have to see if the change works this week or if it's going to end up biting him in the butt. And that's a poor kick. That's a very poor kick, in fact.
Oh, the skipper's put it out on the full. And geez, that's the second kick out on the full that they've had in this game. The Broncos, they're just not playing terrific.
Yeah, funnily enough, that's probably worse than the Eddie Oliver kick. Didn't even look like it was staying in. In fact, that camera didn't even catch where it landed. It was too far out of field. Oh no, that is The Warriors just can't seem to hold onto the ball at the moment. That is not good.
No, they can't. Logan Guy's making up for his captain's error already. And geez, it's just been not great stuff to watch out there for either side. I thought it was an error there, but it came off his head by the looks of it. Jackson Allison collecting it. And yeah, the Broncos, they've made a couple errors, but they always seem to get the ball back pretty quick after them.
Yeah, mate.
As Chance Bunt's got a bit of space here. Sorry to cut you off, that's a high tackle there from Kelly, I think it was. And geez, that's a penalty unneeded there.
First, Kelly sort of walks up as he scores try. Now he takes Bunce's head off. He's really paying the time for himself now, Kelly, but so far we haven't clearly set this half yet. Will this be it finally, as teams have seemed to start off with a few errors. Warriors have a good opportunity here. They have to hold onto the ball and get a repeat set if they can't score.
Exactly right. They've got a lot to do here, the Warriors. They definitely need to get the ball back if they don't score. They got to just keep on driving and attacking this Broncos defense line, which has just been stellar. As a bit of rushing defense there shuts down that play. Eddie Oliver, the man to make the tackle. Jaden White goes left, try to do a crash play over the top. White's brought down. Eddie Oliver and Simon Hunt doing the tackle there. And yeah, I don't think this is a try at all.
Yeah, it's going back up bunker. I think Eddie Oliver and Simon Hunt had him covered there. So I'm not sure why he went upstairs for that one.
No, not sure about that one there. As we have Jaden White playing, John Nano playing the ball. It's a big high kick and Herman's underneath it. And yeah, they defuse that situation.
That's a better kick there from the Broncos, from the Warriors, sorry. Probably still a little bit too deep, but a lot better than the kicks they've been producing. And the kick chase was there once again. They now have to focus on not letting continue on the line breaks, make sure the Broncos stay down here, and when they start their set in good field territory next time they get the ball.
Absolutely, as if Jackson Allison now going left. Jordan Williams finds the ball, bumps off one. I don't know who that's left in back play, but he's been left for dust. As they're going to play the ball, going right. Caval putting in the kick on the 5th, outside the 40. They go down to the wing of Isaac Simons. Be careful in this return here. And he's brought down on the 40 out from his own line.
Yeah, good defensive set there from the Warriors. They'll start their set just over the 40-meter line. They have to just keep winning the field position battle. They want any chance of coming back, they're going to have to start with winning that field position battle. Because if they don't, then they're not going to be in a chance at all at coming back.
No, they won't. There's Daniel Keat now. Driven back on that one.
He's a giant.
Back to the 40 he goes. He is a giant. 220 centimeters, standing tall. And he didn't play a single game at the Mines. Never mind that, he was still signed very quickly to the Warriors. Along with his teammate in Snicko Bro. They look like a cover for the movie. I think it's Brothers. Arnold Schwarzenegger and the one and only Danny DeVito. As we got Sam Herbin now. Brought down, just down the sideline, looking left and right. As we got Jack Carl. Goes to Jordan Williams. Eddie Oliver looking left and right for an offload. Has to take the ball into big Daniel Keat instead. And I think that he was breaking a bit of a sweat there. He was a bit nervous about that one as Sam Herbin tries to put in some footwork down this right edge against the Warriors. As Joey Kelly steps one straight through the middle. Joey Kelly is taken by Bunce. 5 meters out from the try line. They're looking to open the scoring for the second half. Oliver goes right. Finds the chest of Bailey Wilson standing in the way. And yeah, the Broncos just aren't meshing right now.
Had a few of those in this game. The Broncos, the third one I can remember, would have gone for the kick and have had something go wrong inside their 20 there. But definitely want to fix that for future weeks because I'll tell you something, against some of the tougher teams that probably wouldn't cut it. But I think Jack Carroll just will focus now on keeping them down here because if they keep them down here, then it pretty much doesn't matter anyway. As oh my sticker bro now.
Nico with a good line break, passes to Keat. Keat runs onto it with a bit of pace and gets some extra meters for his team. Now what are they going to do? They go right. It's Cork going to Barner. Barner looking around, can't find any space or anyone in space rather to run an offload. Jaden White goes left. Josh Corcoran now with the ball. Playing it at 19, 18 meters out from the try line. As the Warriors, they go right again. John Nano with the kick now, gone very high, towering indeed. As we got Lawrence not doing much with that ball after he collects it comfortably.
Yeah, Lawrence out-leaping a few of the defenders there. I'm not sure exactly why it was Lawrence going up for the ball. He came down with it, but he couldn't really do anything with it there. A better kick again from the Warriors. Now have an intercept here.
Nano's away. Nano's got space and he's got some pace. And he's under the post now.
John Nano, just when you need him, he scores. He's been criticised, John Nano, for not being as good as we come to expect from the big bopper there. But he gets the intercept there and brings the Warriors back into this game now. It's going to be 24-12. Still 29 minutes left to play. They're definitely in it, the Warriors. They still have a lot to improve. They want to come back and somehow win this game. But it's definitely brought them back into it a little bit.
Indeed it has. And that's a good kick there to try and get the lead to only 12 points. Yeah, the Warriors, they didn't have the greatest first half. They've been a little bit quiet in this second half opening. But that's a good try from Nana, and maybe they've got some potential now to try and get some more points on the board and get this game way closer than what it is at the moment. And I'm hoping on it. We'd love to have a bit of a closer matchup and a bit of a golden point finish, perhaps, as we got Ryan Lawrence starting the set there with a solid run. McCartney goes to Simon. Simon steps around one. Carl brings him down. He's very noticeable in the field out there, Carl, with his red hair. As they go left, it's White. White straight through. Tries to get around Kelly, but Kelly's just all over him. Eddie Oliver there in support. They go left. It's Nanai. Nanai floored by Jordan Williams. What a shot there. Eddie Oliver comes and cleans. The Scraps are making that second effort. Ryan Lawrence, another run there, and it's a fifth tackle before you know it.
Yeah, a very good set there from the Warriors after scoring points. They'll kick down. Hopefully they can wrap up this kick return here on Ben O'Donnell so they don't allow him to get many meters, and they get him on just past 20. That's pretty good kick chase there for Warriors. Have to pressure the Broncos here. Let's see when they pressure them. They have made mistakes in this game. They can do that. Get a bit of ball. You could potentially see the Warriors start to do a little bit with this performance.
Indeed it will. As Ben O'Donnell now goes down the wing. Cooper Gronk's had a rest, I believe it was. As they go, Simon Hunt goes to Williams. Williams looking around. Trying getting an off again. There's just no one support here for the Broncos, but they're making great meters through their forwards as Caval's going to take it. The settler on the fourth tackle. Fifth and last, the referee says. Arm goes in the air. Eddie Oliver goes left. It's Simon Hunt putting in a punt. That's a good kick, and it finds the target on the full. Isaac Simons taking it and driven back in that tackle by Sam Herbin.
Yeah, good kick by the Broncos and good kick return, kick pressure. I guess what good kick chase is the word I'm looking for. There on Simons, make sure he doesn't get any meters there. But now, Terry, that's a good little step there, but he's caught there just past the 40.
As they go left, it's going to be Snicko Bro. Oh, an intercept here by Deuce. An error rather, a knock on. 7 tackles set. Referee's arm waving in the air as they go forward now. One-way direction towards the try line. Logan Guys playing the ball. Oliver finds Williams, who finds the other forward in Allison. He's just got players all over him and pushing them towards their back own try line. Jordan Williams flat-footed there. Driven back, lose a couple of meters there, the Broncos. He's going to play the ball about 25 out from the try line. It's Jack Carl spreading it to Kelly. Big Daniel Keat bringing him down again. Playing the ball now. 15 meters out from the try line. Lucas Deuce driven back. They don't make any meters on that tackle. Oliver looking left. He's going to go there, I think. And he does. Caval, high kick. Who's underneath it? It's Bunce. Bunce, Kelly can't get around Joe McCartney. And geez, the stomachs of the Warriors sunk there for a second.
Great tackle there on Joey Kelly. He looked on for all money, but Joey McCartney and Sticker Bro out the legs. Came in to make that tackle. Great stuff there. The Warriors, they got to work their way out here now, but a lot better defense there on Joey Kelly.
Yeah, terrific stuff. Chance Bunce now with a run. Go left. McCartney goes to Lawrence. Lawrence driven back in that tackle there. Eddie Oliver over the top and terrific stuff from him. They go left again. It's Nanai now, looking around to try and spread some ball off the offload. He had an arm free, but he couldn't get anywhere with it. As Josh Corcoran puts in a kick, it's Kelly on the full, on the trot even. Kelly's got a bit of pace when he comes onto it, and Kelly's going to go all the way under the post. That's a terrific, and it's another hat trick for Joey Kelly, I think.
6 tries in 2 games. Take a bow, Joey Kelly. The Broncos extend their lead, and it's going to be, I can't see the Warriors come back from this. There's still, 20 minutes left to go. 3 tries, but I don't think they're going to come back from here. Joey Kelly pretty much steals it there for the Broncos. And another poor kick leads to a try. This time the Warriors, and they've had a few poor kicks today. And yeah, that one just leads. It wasn't a kick from the Warriors. And now they should be down by 18 here, assuming Kebab gets this goal.
Yeah, this hat trick actually, at the current point in time, puts Joey Kelly above Kane Chapman-Kenny, I believe, in the try-scoring record with 9 for the season. Brody Kennedy's still at a comfortable 11. And yeah, I guess, wow, it shows that the Broncos, from nothing, they can just get points on the board, and the Warriors just weren't really counting on that fact.
Yeah, look, it's the first try of the second half there for the Broncos. The Warriors, they're playing all right in the second half. We'll give them credit where credit's due. They've been playing a lot better. Their kicks have been a lot better, but that kick there wasn't a lot better, and it led to a Joey Kelly try. He's already got a hat trick. We could see even more from Joey Kelly, knowing how quickly he can just score points out of nothing. Obviously, that's a big contact there by John McCartney.
Yeah, maybe 4 tries yet, maybe 5, even pushing it. Still 20 minutes left in this game. Joey Kelly could come up with something special here. This guy plays the ball. Eddie Oliver goes to Simon Hunt. Hunt, that's an awkward one there. Slattery puts his shoulder into him anyway. He doesn't care that he's behind. He just wants to run at someone. As White spreads it down, Bunce tries to go down this sideline here. Brought down, I believe that's Jackson Ellison making the tackle maybe. I think it is, yeah, and it is. And Barner now running forward. Oliver with another one, another effort. It's Simon Hunt helping him in that one. As we got Snicko Bro driving forward, looking for some points on the board so that he can brag about it in the SRL chat. As we got Jaden White now pushing forward, just short of the line. John McCartney isn't happy. He thought he made that, but never mind, he didn't. A little grubber goes in. Liam Rogers almost gets there, but just driven back in the last second.
Yeah, the Warriors probably need to score that play, although they're going to get another chance here. They're going to say play on, never mind. But they probably need to score there. They couldn't. And it's becoming even less likely now that for them to potentially put the most unlikeliest of comebacks on. Their attack hasn't been great attacking the line. The Broncos defense has been too good. And overall, as they're going to have a knock-on now, this is going to give the Warriors enough opportunities. That's something the Broncos need to fix up. Some of the errors today haven't been great.
They've had some absolute shockers. It's Snicko Bro straight through the line now. And they're going to go right. It's the man, Sean Walker, running it straight through the line. Walker for the try line. And a terrific try comes from pretty much nothing there for the Warriors.
Sean Walker playing in the middle. He just takes a run up here, goes straight through. And he's crossed the line now. Great stuff there from Sean Walker. And maybe the Warriors are still in it here. Obviously 2 tries. It's the first try for the Broncos have conceded. That was actually from the Warriors attacking their try line, or the Warriors' first try from where the Broncos didn't start that play with the ball. And now they'll only be down by 12 here. The Broncos' errors have kept them in the game. Maybe the Warriors aren't done with yet.
Yeah, the Warriors, 12 points is only the difference now. Just under 20 minutes, rather, left in this half and in this game. It would maybe be a very tight finish if they can get one more try. It's going to be a hell of a watch to see. The Broncos need to tune in defensively and offensively if they want to come away with the win here.
Yeah, the Warriors, there's still a lot of work to do. Their attack hasn't been great. They'll have to fix it if they want to come back in this last 15 minutes. But They've got it in them. They've got some star power, especially in outside backs. Bunce, Braun and Thompson, Simons. It isn't... We can't completely rule it out here.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very tight finish indeed. As they've got them going left. Corcoran goes to Bro. Bro, driven back in that one. Past the 30, he gets driven. As they're going to play the ball, they go right. It's Josh Corcoran spreading it to Bunce. Bunce goes to White. White looking around for what he can do, but he can't come up with anything there. And he's just caught in that position there. Has to be tackled and take the tackle. As Corcoran puts in a kick, he just sets himself up nicely and toe pokes it. But it's Justin Plays stepping through the middle, finding his way through the middle of the field and finding his way all the way to the opposition's 40. They're going left now. Caval goes to Gronk. Gronk has been great coming off the bench in the middle, hasn't he, Riley? Oh, not Riley, sorry. Lachlan.
You know, I didn't realise we got a name change here, but Gronk is coming up in the middle. I don't know if he's had the impact that the Broncos would have been liked when he's come on the middle, but he is coming on the middle nonetheless. Let's see if he can provide an impact. If he can try, he will seal it up. So the Broncos have to defend. The Warriors have to defend here.
Indeed, they do. They really, really need to be secure because they cannot let any more points in. May just break the game open, let the floodgates in a bit more than they already have been, and maybe break the spirit of the Warriors. They need to be very careful in this defensive set here. As the verdict of no try comes back, it's Oliver. It's a fifth tackle. A grubber has been put in here, and Williams is over. And just as soon as I say it, the Broncos are in for another one.
And I think that will be it there for the Warriors. I know I've said that already, but I think that's the full name on the coffin. This time another kick. Jack Carl it was. He's had a mixed bag today. Had some kicks of goal, but he's also had some kicks of rocks today. And the grubber goes in. Williams snatches it. And the Broncos should seal it here at home.
The two redheads linking up in that one. Fantastic effort from both of them. And he just knew where to place that kick exactly, Carl. And it was executed to perfection. Jordan Williams running onto it as expected. Astonishing stuff from both of them.
Yeah, it was a great sort of, just sort of play there. Carl just grabbed it through. Didn't have Kelly going on for this time, obviously playing the ball there, but yeah, Jordan Williams instead. I think Jordan Williams was good enough. Well, he got the try, so obviously he's good enough. And the Broncos are looking to see out this guy. I hope the Warriors, haven't been blown out the park here as a lot expected, and although they probably arguably deserve to blow out the park, I just even put on a little bit of fire to make sure they don't get blown out the park in this last 10 minutes, because honestly that could genuinely happen.
Yeah, could, as Jordan Williams now offload, finds Sean Walker again. He's doing everything for his team at the moment from Walker. As they go inside ball, Patrick Corcoran.
Sorry to cut you off there, but it's something that probably the Warriors need to fix up here. I'm sorry, the Broncos did fix up here. So they had a few errors off kickoffs today when they've received the ball. They probably will, I don't think Jack Carl will be too impressed with that. They didn't fix it up. Definitely something they can improve on into next week's game. But yeah, that's something they need to fix up.
Absolutely. Sticko Bro now runs it straight and hard. He only knows one way, and that's forward. Although he doesn't look like much of a forward. He's standing at a 160 centimeters, I think, as Ben O'Donnell takes that comfortably. And yeah, the Warriors kicking, like you said earlier, it's been better, but it's still not great. That one's a little bit too shallow.
Yeah, but as I said, there's a fine line where you want to get it to where you can drive back into the goal if they catch it, so you get a repeat set. The Warriors, I don't think, have once got it in that fine line at all. They've either had it too shallow or too deep. They really need to fix that up. The Broncos, for the most part, haven't either, but they've made it work with other things, over grubber kicks. But the Warriors need to just keep focusing on that bomb, which we've seen hasn't worked as much as they liked. It was Jordan Williams now. Kicks it.
Oh, that's a good kick. Oh, it doesn't quite have the angle for a 40-20, but never mind. A good bit of defense and fielding the kick there. And a kick chase, rather. And the Warriors are going to be trapped down their end here, I think. Yeah, as I say, that Snicko Bro makes some good memes. Sorry, go Lachlan. Sorry to cut you off. You go.
Yeah, I think it was a great kick chase there from the Broncos, but keeping Bunce, we know how dangerous he is on kick returns, just keeping him down inside the 10-meter line, or 20, or whatever it was. So he takes another run here to... If I kick early here to Warriors, maybe get a 40-20, just sort of at least add something to their totals. This time actually they're going to run it.
Yeah, and Liam Rogers, a great bit of running there. He always does a lot for his team. As they're going to play the ball, they go left. It's McCartney going to Corcoran, who kicks it straight into the back of Sean Walker.
I think that sums up the Warriors. I think that set sums up sort of the Warriors. They, had a lot of good moments in that set, a lot of, just trying stuff out that seemed to work for a little bit of it, that Rogers line break, but then just ending it off with something that's not so great.
Yeah, it's been a bit of, like you said, a mixed bag. It's been a bit like that for the halves of both teams. They've had some shockers, and there's another shocker. Justin Monkey being folded, a fantastic shot put onto him, and just spilling the ball. Yeah, I just think the Broncos have stooped down to the Warriors' level here, and I think that's why they've had so many errors.
Yeah, it's probably, again, I don't think anyone at the Broncos has been too impressed with how many errors they've had today. They've definitely had a lot. But I think their class sort of gets them home in the end. They haven't been terrific by any means. If they're versus other teams, a lot of other teams, in fact, they probably lose today. But again, they don't really have to be at their best to beat the Warriors. And I think sort of what they've done today is now another error here. It feels like we've had 200 today at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm eager to see how many errors there are at the end of the match and how many completed sets there are. It can't be very high. There've been intercepts, there've been knock-ons, there've been kicks straight into the back of players, penalties, just everything that you can think of there has been. I'm happy we don't have scrums because the game would probably go for about 3 hours if we still had scrums. As Jordan Williams, that's embarrassing for a prop there, being driven towards the sideline by a fullback. Yeah.
What's he doing on the wing? I don't think Jordan Williams is meant to be out there.
I think he's looking for some easy points out in the wing there, Lachlan. He's just trying to run over the winger. But then Chance Bunce has come across and made the tackle.
Yeah, Jordan Williams, I think he's a bit of a scaredy cat. Doesn't really like running at the big boys on the field, obviously, with players like Daniel Kidd and John Nano on the team. So probably just chose, I'll run at Isaac Simons. I feel like he's been a good bloke, but obviously Chance Bunce making a big tackle there, taking him over the sideline.
Well, to the defence of Jordan Williams, I don't think anyone wants to run at Daniel Keat. The man's huge. I think the only person that can look him in the eyes is Johnny Dokalic, and he's a fullback, so he still probably doesn't want to run it straight at Daniel Keat.
I don't think. Yeah, look, when I played the Warriors, I think Daniel Keat, when I had to tackle him, I sort of was tackling his knees, and I was standing up straight, so yeah, I don't think anyone wants to run at Daniel Keat.
Yeah, I think he's half human and half bear, perhaps. As we've got a great run here. And a fantastic bit of meterage from Justin Plays. Just approaching the last minute. We're in the last minute now of the game. And Justin Monkey taking it up. It's the 40-meter line that he finds himself at. They're looking for another try. Maybe they are the Broncos. Trying to boost that forward against Justin. And Jordan Williams, sorry. Oh, good offload to Cooper Gronk. Yeah, Jordan Williams now, he can run through the middle all of a sudden. As we got Jack Carl, going to Justin Monkey. Monkey can't do much. It's going to be probably the last play now. No, definitely will be the last play with how long it took him to play the ball. And Caval's going to take it on the last. And that is the game, 36-18. The Broncos take the win away. And they'll be happy with that one, but they performed a little bit poorly. The win, though, they still got it nonetheless.
Yeah, we still got the win, obviously. I don't think Broncos were too impressed this. Oh my god, 15 errors. Is that a high in the SRL? I feel like that might be the most errors I've seen from a team.
Is that a statistic that we record?
I think it's definitely the most from a team that's won. Not sure about overall, but definitely from a team that's won, especially by 18 there. Just sort of shows the class different there, making 15 errors. That is a number there.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh my god.
I think it'd be...
There's 23 all up. Let's look at some of the stats, yeah.
I don't think these stats counted all the errors because that's definitely not 15 there. That's about 9. That's 9. So Some of the errors, I think they made a lot that couldn't be counted on. I think Jack Carl should have about 5. Yeah, definitely an interesting game.
I think maybe the game doesn't count intercepts, but I guess we'll see. Joey Kelly, 210 meters. Well done to you. Terrific stuff in a pretty, I don't even know, lethargic side. Jordan Williams, 188. Guys, 178. Herben, 122. Allison, 112. Rahan, 109. Jack Cole, 105. Players got over 100 meters for the Broncos. It did look like it out there.
Yeah, look, I think their running game overall was pretty good. Just sometimes pushing the passes that didn't really need to be thrown led to a few mishaps there. I think another play I want to point out is Eddie Oliver, 30 tackles is a mammoth effort there. And Sam Herbert, 122 run meters for a centre is very good.
Yeah, terrific stuff for him. And we look at the Warriors stats now. John McCartney. Oh, he's a hooker, never mind. Jaden White, 168. Snicko Bro, 162. Only playing 59 minutes. The little fella got big meters. He missed 2 tackles, though. So at 4 line break, he had a bit of a mixed bag himself.
I think probably was their best forward. Warriors probably his best performance in the SRL overall. Snicko Bro played pretty good at second row. I think that might be a position that we maybe see him play full time at some point in his career because he played very well at hooker. I think I'm not a hooker at second row. Sorry.
Yeah. And Daniel Keat, a mammoth 20 meters for him. That's all I have to say about that. Do you have anything to say, Lachlan?
Look, I think both teams probably... I don't think either team should be happy with that performance. 15 errors from the Broncos is... Yeah, that's all I have to say on that. I think they'll take the 2 points, the Broncos, but they'll move on and probably try to forget about this performance. Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, thank you very much for joining us. It was just a match, wasn't it? It was 36-18. Broncos coming away with the win. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you all next time.